Hello and welcome back to another day in the arena. It's me, it's CGB, and the time has come. Blue-white control in the Brothers War. And I know for a lot of you that as like Urza Meld, I want to do Urza Meld. It was the first thing I did. It's in the live stream video from my very first day in the Brothers War, and we're going to do it again at some point. But to be honest, trying to combine Urza, a 2/4 creature that doesn't protect itself very well, with the Might Stone and the Weak Stone is not really what I'm looking to do in a classic control deck. But Teferi Temporal Pilgrim definitely is. For 3 blue, this legendary Teferi has a 0 that draws a card, a -2 that makes a 2/2 spirit that whenever you draw a card it gets a +1/+1 counter, and a -12 that resets the opponent's board. But the real kicker is that whenever you draw a card, you put a loyalty counter on Teferi, and that's just exactly what we love doing. When you combine that Teferi ability with cards like the Celestis, which can draw several cards using the day-night cycles and keep running through your deck, you can keep adding more and more loyalty and power toughness to the Teferi spirits. And with Silver Scrutiny, you can just go straight to the moon and ultimate Teferi. So it's a very cool card that I love trying as a win con, because I don't really want to play Hullbreaker Horror. The card is so clunky, and even just putting 1 in your deck, you have it in your opening hand 100% of the time. Thank you, Shuffler. So we're trying out for win cons 4 Wandering Emperors, 4 Teferis, because I really hope that is a way forward for the deck. The deck also has a few swerves. Number 1, I want to play Lay Down Arms. I think 1 mana removal is something that blue-white control was really missing, and absolutely is needed in the current snowbally, very fast best of 1 environment. Lay Down Arms is exactly that. We don't care about the opponent's life total. We're happy to exile their creature, but we have to have planes. It doesn't have to be basic planes, it has to be planes. That's why we have 9 planes and 3 Rafine's Towers and 3 Spar's Headquarters in our mana base to try to up the count of planes in the deck so that we can run Lay Down Arms. And I think 15 should be enough. That Lay Down Arms will usually kill a 2 or 3 mana creature early and as big a creature as necessary late. It comes at some cost to the mana base, as we only have 3 Deserted Beach, 3 Darkar Waste, and 3 Islands. And usually we'd run 4 of these, Darkar Waste and Deserted Beach, no problem. But I think we can get away with it here, and I really want to know if Lay Down Arms is worth it. It's not the only new interactive removal piece, though. Soul Partition, 4 of these, 1 in a white, exile target non-land permanent for as long as the card remains exiled, its owner may play it. A spell cast by an opponent costs 2 more to cast. This does double duty of protecting our win cons, because we don't get taxed to replay the card if we exile our own thing to save it from removal, perhaps. And at the same time, we totally mess with our opponents trying to do things like ultimate their planeswalkers. There's a lot of expensive cards out there, so Soul Partition, messing with them and delaying them, gives us more time to take over the game with Teferi. The counterspell we're trying is Urza's Rebuff, which has an optional mode of tapping 2 target creatures. That is a lot better when the opponent is not playing into your counter than just having a counter in hand, and it can stall the game, which can be nice. And other than that, we're really just hoping to completely dominate with Teferi. It's the blue-white control video of a new set. What could be more exciting around here? Nothing, I tell you. Let's dive in. Let the Temporal Pilgrim nonsense begin. This hand has no planes, but we're going to keep it anyway. We've got Partition, Destroy Evil. Hopefully we'll draw some. There's a lot in the deck. 15? Something like that? Surely we'll draw some. Surely. Double Painland. Win con located. There's a planes. 1 more from Lay Down Arms Glory. Notably, it also works on tokens, so if the opponent plays a Fable here, that helps. Looks like they have to dig for land. Ooh, Titan in the graveyard. Gonna be one of those games, but they missed the land drop. They appear to be holding priority with probably a cut down in hand. Fable time. Fable time. Okay. I guess we're gonna fare well this board. I'm going to let them have their treasure and their nonsense. They might even get back the Titan. If they do that... Oh, that's horrible. If they do that, that's horrible, because we can't fare well. But I guess we can fight in other ways. So we make them go for that. They would have to hit an untapped land and cruelty. We could also soul partition this just to make sure it doesn't happen. Or even in combat, we could soul partition the treasure to make sure that doesn't happen. All interesting. There's the land we need, so what's the discard? I guess it'll be the Memory Deluge. We can flash it back. If they bring out Titan and blow up the Celestis, though, oof. I guess another option if they take that route is just to deal with their board, though. They might be afraid to go for it. We do have open mana. We are a blue-white deck. Down to 10. They don't have the guts. I told you they didn't have the guts. What can they do at instant speed, though? We might find out. No, my Celestis! But they didn't bring out a Titan, so it's not that bad. We can wait another turn on the farewell, as long as they don't have a Titan. Finally, more planes. I was starting to wonder. Alright, we've got to unload one card, so we'll lay down arms. What will we hit? Do you hit the Goblin or the Harvester? I think I hit the Goblin. Okay, transform that Fable. I have no intention of letting that thing do the thing, though. Harvester attack. I think I just Wandering Emperor it. If they bring out the Titan, we just farewell the board, so... This is fine. We still have enough weapons that we can actually deal with their board without farewell if we want to.
My judgment is final.
Yeah, there's cruelty. Okay. What chapter did they choose? 1. That's a whiff. Alright. Do I get rid of my Memory Deluge to farewell graveyards when they have a Titan in their graveyard and they're obviously playing a Reanimator Titan deck? Voltage Surge hits the Wandering Emperor. Okay. So they have 2 cards. If I take out the graveyards, they have 2 cards against 6, but 4 of mine are land. That's not great. I could also just stall. I could destroy evil this. I could soul partition this. They play it again, whatever. The next turn we Memory Deluge. This is tough. This is tough. A lot of options. That one I'm pretty sure about. I'm gonna stall. I'm gonna stall. I'm gonna make him do something with this reflection. I want this Memory Deluge, and then I want to hit the graveyards. I know that Titan's gonna be a liability eventually. So I want to make sure I exile it. But I don't have any other card advantage unless I flash back this Memory Deluge. Land. Opponent has to add something to this reflection for it to actually be threatening. You don't have to do anything with it if it's just out there as a 2-2. We can take 2/2's hits for 5 turns. And I won't care one bit. I am Control Mage after all. That's really good. So they target that with the reflection. We'll respond with the partition. Make them play that for 7. And they can't blitz it, right? Or blitz is an alternate cost. Maybe they can blitz it from there. Yeah, you can cast it for the blitz cost. Okay. But we drew Otawara. This could get really interesting. Harvester. Let them copy that, right? Then we farewell? Okay. It's not that bad. Yeah, they got some blood. Okay. It's all gonna go away soon. We go to 9. End step. We deluge. And we try to pick up more card advantage. Because all we've drawn is land for about 4 turns. Hello, Teferi. Lay down arms as well. Counterspell. It's an answer. Let's grab Teferi and rebuff. If we wait one more turn, we can have rebuff open after the farewell. But look how low on life we'll get. So satisfying to choose all modes. And let Unleash the Inferno go. That's good. Okay. Max value for their blood. Let's see if they also hit their land for turn. Or if they draw some playable cards. There it is. Here comes the Rhino. Oof. All right, we need to draw an exile effect. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Hold. If you like land drops, have I got a matchup for you? No stick means easy exile.
I'm home. You're done.
Come on out, buddy. It's time. It is time for you to take your rightful place.
Who's that handsome devil?
Here on the CGB channel for the next 2 years. Aw, you didn't want to see what happens next, opponent? So good. Ever since the announcement of the CoolStuffInc.com Dragon Rider token and playmat bundle, people have been asking me, CGB, what qualifies you to be a Dragon Rider? Incredible good looks. You must look handsome riding a dragon. Thick, flowing hair, very crucial. Must be blowing in the breeze, must look good wet in the rain. All #1 mythics can ride a dragon. What qualifies you to be a Dragon Rider? Leave me a comment. Check out the Covert Go Blue Dragon Rider playmat and token bundle. Only 500 available and only available for pre-order until November 21st. CoolStuffInc.com/CGB. Dragaris! Opponent goes first. This hand is definitely slow, but maybe Destroy Evil can buy time. The more planes we get in play, the better lay down arms become, so we'll try to hit those drops. Vanguard of Synthesis. Well, Destroy Evil won't help against it. If the opponent's drawing multiple cards a turn, that's bad for us in general. I discard Flesh Gorger. Okay. Scurry. This definitely seems like a matchup where we need to get to Farewell and actually get it to resolve. No extra draw, just 2. Love it. Fable. Go away. Hate you. Why don't all colors get a Fable, huh? Now we'll see if the opponent brought a Braid or how much they can leverage their mana advantage. 14. I mean, it looks like Grixis tempo with this new card. What's this? What? Wait, what? What'd you do? Oh. Oh, okay. 7/5. Yeah, menace. Yeah, okay. All right, that's fine. This is fine. No big deal. Do we throw out Teferi out there to die? I mean, if they just kill the creature, do they just attack us and win? 11? 11's a lot. Okay. Well, if they have like a make disappear, we lose. So we have to play as if they don't. I actually don't think these Teferis are any good in a spot like this. Let's make them think Wandering Emperor thoughts. It's only going to cost us 7 life to target this, no big deal. But maybe they'll play around a Wandering Emperor. They did not play around a Wandering Emperor. Oh my god. Down to 4. No big deal. This is fine. I mean, this is fine. Power up. They let that resolve. Okay. No, I want my Celestis to stay. Do they also have counter spells? It's kind of a slow roll on that, isn't it? Bouncies. Whoa, didn't bounce the Flesh Gorger though. That's interesting. I guess it's 7 mana, but you almost had it, right? And then I couldn't even target it? I think that's a weird choice. But I don't know their hand. Maybe this will get them there. Yeah, it was fine. Never didn't have it. It's a little scary. Alright, not a lot of time for these memory deluges. Everything can be done at instant speed, so we'll wait. Hang on, buddy, hang on. Life finds a way. Corpse Appraiser, gross. Take 3 here. Okay, down to 3. Corpse Appraiser. What's in the graveyard? Another Appraiser. Another Appraiser. Think we gotta let him have that. I need to find another Farewell. Okay, they... What? Galvanic Getter... What? Huh? What's better than 1 creature from the graveyard? 2 creatures from the graveyard. Definitely need you. And I guess the lands aren't useful, so we'll take you. Alright, want to double spell. Want to flip Day Knight very badly. This is a good start. They have a way to bounce it? No. Yay. There's a double spell.
Anyone who harms my people must contend with me.
There's more life. Love it.
You are not much of a roadblock.
We've got 4 planes. That should be enough to hit most of their stuff that we need to hit. Another one? Do we let that go? Yeah. We've drawn way too many Teferis in this game. We have not been in... We've been under way too much pressure to use them. Another one? All right, they're down to one card. I think we have to do this or we're gonna fall too far behind. This is a tough one. They both attack with Menace for 3, so we have to be able to bounce and remove one of them. Otawara can do it. It's time.
The duel doesn't mean we have to be overly serious. But nobody knows the past better than me.
All right. On the edge of a knife, baby. Let's hope they go for lethal. They can do it by copying the Evangel. Okay. What's the target? The Harvester's the target? Oh, they're going to try to kill this. So they're not going to draw the extra card unless they use the blood token. They will have Menace, but they can't kill me. So now they might attack the Teferi. The new card is always the scariest, right? Right? But if they don't attack the Wandering Emperor, I'll minus it. Yeah, the new card is always the scariest, guys. It's a good draw. It's a good draw. So they'll target here. We can soul partition it in response.
Until next time, then. My judgment is final.
Hello.
For the sake of the future, I will defend the past.
Yay.
There's much the past can teach us.
All right, attack. Come on, Teferi, you got this. It's 30-8, no big deal. Opponent has a Galvanic iteration that can't do anything really, right? All right, so I think we hold this to possibly discard to a future Celestis moment. Hold them off, come on. Come on. I can't counter, though, if they get back a worm here. I'll need another Farewell. I guess there isn't a worm in the graveyard, right? It's exiled. They need to find another one. They could also have that Blade Coil Serpent card, that new Grixis card. It fits their colors, although I don't know if it fits their strategy. Face? I'll take face. Another Harvester, okay. They're ignoring Teferi, guys. A bold strategy. I wonder how it'll pay off for them. Continue.
Now that is an interesting fact.
Come on, buddy. Hit. Okay. End turn. Celestis. They cycle, sure. Oh, look at the synergy. Are you impressed? Are you impressed with my synergy, Internet? We have enough to flashback a Deluge and petition or use the tower. Grasp? Gross. It's so close. All right. All right. They have a blood token to threaten the lethal. What we have to do is find more ways to stop them. Now we can go 7 cards deep. And if we do that, we have 3 mana. But it's not enough to stop them. So we have to hit something off this. You gotta be kidding me. Really? Really? We're gonna lose? We're gonna lose? They have to forget about their blood token. Don't tell them about the blood token evangel combo, guys. Don't tell them. Do not tell them. Keep it to yourself. What is happening? I don't want to lose any of this. But I do want the Teferi to keep ticking up. Okay? Okay, what is happening? If I use this, play that. Oh, baby. This is a gutsy call. This is a gutsy call. Nah. I ain't that gutsy. I wish I were that gutsy. I'm not. 11. Could have activated Celestis and ulted Teferi, but when you have a farewell, it's not really necessary. I'm doing it. All of it. All of it gone. I don't know what this is, but I'm afraid of it. I will take my Teferi on 12 and my Wandering Emperor and my counterspell against their 2 cards. It's fine. How is this game still happening? I mean, it doesn't do that much to -12 here, right? It just hits this one thing that we're not afraid of. I think it's time to start spiriting up. For quite a while, probably.
Nice to see a familiar face.
Go, buddy, go. Cycle. Uh-huh. As Menace now. Kill it!
I've learned much during my travels. I am almost sad
I
to
do
see
not
you
deserve
go.
this. Oh god! That thing is so much. Do we have to counter it? Do we have to counter it? They are playing it for 3. We could go to 1 and Iganjo that sucker. Resolves. In fact, I'm not going to cycle this. I'm going to pair it up with my new Teferi. My new Teferi spirit.
Knowledge is meant to be shared.
Show them how we greet our enemies.
Yeah, they're a reanimator deck. If we counter that and then they reanimate it, what are we going to do about it when it's a 7? I block. I guess we'll cycle and see if we draw another card draw effect, another cycler. No? Okay. Could Iganjo it? Let's just let it die. Could Emperor too, but let's keep this Emperor. the tag team. Wandering Emperor Teferi. Get used to it. I might play it a lot. Land. I mean... No! No! You cannot do that. Absolutely no. Sometimes they miss lethal. 2 Celestis. The only 2 in the deck, but there they are. Ramp into Farewell seems fine, though. Pack leader. Alright. Coming in hot. Let's just get rid of it. Slow him down. Could be mono green. Regardless of whether it's like Gruul is pretty tough. Mono green against Farewell is not very tough. They might have Ulvenwald Oddity for a hasty follow-up, but that's about as bad as it gets. Double Beast Caller. Okay. Well, that can be a lot of damage over the next 2 turns. Don't think they'll get rid of Celestis anytime soon. I hope that's correct. Greeters. Like their main way to do it is the Silverback Elder. Assuming they're playing that kind of all in on the mythics, the Defiler, Vigor, and the Silverback Elder version. And right now they just play, you know, 2 types of cards in their deck, so it's fine. Just get attacked for 9. It's no big deal. No big deal. No fear of Wandering Emperor either. Okay, get rid of the island. Because planes are good for laydown arms. Hit him. Alright, Redbeard, what'd you save? You got some giant monster for us. You got Silverback Elder. You got Defiler of Vigor. You got a Clay Champion. Casual 8/8. No big deal. Pretty big card. Alright, let's put a stop. Trigger on. Let's cast the Deluge. I guess these are the best cards, so we'll grab those. Resolve. Draw, like one of these go. Still at 11. Doesn't quite kill me yet. They got a Wormlet? Okay. Put that away for a minute. Let's go, buddy.
No matter the time or place, I'm ready to win. It's nice to see a familiar face.
All right. Have enough to replay this now? Yeah. We'll grow the Wormlet, which means it can trade with the Spirit, but that's fine. They don't want to trade. I'll make you regret that. Yeah, double spell and we flip. That looks really good.
Knowledge is meant to be shared.
So, 2 spells. And we get to transform or not transform, but activate Celestis. We hold up Urza's rebuff. I guess we can let the Farewell go since we're well ahead now. And we grow our Teferi spirits and Teferi itself. And at this point, the snowball is snowballing. May as well. Send a message. Message received. Okay. A lot of emperors incoming.
Nobody knows the past better than me.
9. Takes it. Pass. Draw. Oh, goodness. Oh, my goodness. It's beautiful. It is absolutely beautiful how you can make these like spirits that just keep growing every single turn. You can make one every turn if you're drawing an extra card here or there, even if it's just looting like the Celestis does. All right, you've got a tracker. Let's let the opponent in on the card draw now. They diggin'. Cast another one, I dare ya. Oh, yes. That's going to trigger Celestis again. Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, no. My triggers! Come back. I was going to experience my triggers. Today's Patreon shout out goes out to Erin, who is the fiance of Tamara, who arranged this shout out. Erin, she must love you very, very much. You also have some tokens possibly in the mail. Hopefully that's not supposed to be a surprise, but you know, that's the way it goes. Some fellow Michiganders here as well, and hopefully I can say go blue and we can all be in that kind of spirit. Go whatever sports team you like, but you know, the great state of Michigan representing. Tamara, you're very cool, and your fiance, Aaron, who you wanted this directed to, you're very cool. If you would like a shout out in video, check out patreon.com/covertgoblue. Now back to the video. They're going to lay down their arms. They're going to get their soul partitioned, and then we're going to draw a bunch of cards. It's going to be great. They're going to, you're going to love it. Unless they are also blue-white control. But could be soldier tribal these days. No actions, huh? Sus. Jeskai. All right, we'll get our counter magic together. Draw, go. Sure. I might try to pick off the red source. We'll see. Patience. Do not memory deluge. That's my thing. Good choice. Okay, 2 red. If they play a Wandering Emperor, I don't really care. I do want to basics check them. Basics check complete. You pass. No actions. Oh, we are proper control mages. Behold the nothing I do. We don't have that many hard counters, only 4. We don't have that many win cons either. I wouldn't say we have inevitability in a control mirror, but we might have more card draw than they do. Do we go for this? I think I just hold. Control gaming at its finest. We do have to get an idea of what their win con is, though. If we memory deluge the last few turns, we probably just end up discarding the hand size, but now at least we end up fighting over something. It's fine.
Anyone who harms my people must contend with me. Guards, to me!
Patience, 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 patience. It's not a big deal for them to spend 6 mana to get back the Wandering Emperor. So these might as well hit tokens. Especially if they're just going to use one.
I've got new moves to teach you.
But wow, without any card draw, they have hit all these land drops. We have two, but it gives you an idea of their deck. They probably run 26, 27 lands just like we do. Ah, we have something that they are willing to fight over now. Okay. One blue open. It might be a Hullbreaker Horror deck. Hard to say. Okay, draw land. We can play around to Dissipate here. Beautiful. Where are we at? 5? I guess 6. We'll take a 6th Plains. Yep, just one piece at a time. Just wear them down. Beautiful. Keep it coming. We just want to get all our counter spells in our hand and a Teferi on the board. Is that too much to ask for?
Remember your training.
You want to counter this side? No. Okay. Counter spell. Teferi. You could also take land. We could also take land. I think we do need to keep taking land at this stage of the game. There will be more Teferis later. There will be more. Wandering Emperors are going to be pretty annoying. We have to get ahead of them somewhere. We have our own Wandering Emperors buried in the deck, though. They still are drawing land with no card draw. I mean, I guess that can be a good thing for us if we have way more relevant spells than they do. Okay. Oh, are you bored? Is this your first control mirror? I think we have to save one of these for a Hullbreaker Horror. So casting Deluge puts us up another 2 cards, but I don't have a use for them. So I think I just hold. Resolves.
For the sake of the future, I will defend the past.
They probably have some kind of spot removal spell for this. But let's see what they do.
A familiar face.
Surely on end step they'll try to do something. If they let me go to discard, I'll drop the Farewell. It's not very likely to matter. Fires of Victory. What do they have open? 5? What's that gonna do? It's kicked? Let's fight. See what you do. I'm curious. I don't want to discard a hand size that much, and kind of curious if you're willing to fight for this. Or if you just got another one. Flame Bless Bolt. Interesting. 4 mana open. Let it go. That is fine. Kind of a 2 for 1. Three cards left versus 7. We can leverage this, right?
We've got the edge in this fight.
Are you sure you have the edge in this fight? I haven't even found my Wandering Emperors yet. Another Bolt. We could just draw a card, but I think we just let it go. 3 cards. Revelry? That's draw a card? Sure. Celestis. Sure. Good time for the farewell. Two cards left, no response from the opponent. Seems like a good spot, but if we wait till next turn, we can support this with a counter.
Keep watch for intruders.
There's a Wandering Emperor. But let's... Aww. They got bored. We bored the control deck. I feel accomplished. Awesome hand, kinda. As long as Lay Down Arms kills something relevant and buys us the time we need to draw. What you got? Maybe an underdog? Beautiful. Absolutely precious. My goodness, do I love that card. Flesh Gorger. Okay, it's on. Soul Partition. Good. All the stall is ready. Will they go for a Shieldred if I play this Wandering Emperor? And do I want them to? Kinda do, right?
Finally, I'm home.
It's interesting how people see the Memory Deluge thing as a non-bow. It's a format full of Shieldred. It's kind of nice to have something that draws cards without drawing cards. I want to force them to attack this Wandering Emperor if I can. If they just hold back, we can Soul Partition on instep, but I want to draw cards for a little bit. We have enough life total. All right, do we let this hit and then use this Wandering Emperor on this Sheldred? The other option is to Soul Partition this. If the opponent goes land, Invoke Despair. That's pretty bad. And we also didn't make effective use of our mana. I think we just let this go. On second thought, yeah, let it go, let it go. Maybe they'll just do nothing with the rest of their turn, content with their Sheldred.
Back to wandering.
And not wanting to overcommit, in which case end step Wandering Emperor, untap, plus it. Okay, they play another Flesh Gorger. I wonder if we can hit a Farewell. Let's find out. Not exactly what I was looking for. I gotta say, Teferi gets you into some awkward spots sometimes. They did miss the land drop, so if they have Invoke Despair, it might be hiding.
This is what you get for hurting my people.
I didn't do this on my upkeep to prevent taking that damage. I just wanted to see if my opponent, if I could rip the Farewell off the top. But opponent's got it all. 5. Might as well take 3 here and set them back though and get Teferi down and hope that they don't find another Invoke Despair.
Doesn't mean we have to be overly serious. Nobody knows the past better than me.
Okay, well, bad news. I have Silver Scrutiny. And that's another Sheldred to punish card drawing. Bad news. All right, off the top. Celestis. Nope. Again, it hurts, but we try. Great. What is the bug? What is the bug that makes this possible, guys? Where the opponent will... You will never, ever draw a removal spell. You will never find one. You will not even sniff one if your opponent has a Sheldred on the battlefield. It's actually impossible. Pretty sure this is game. The opponent just needs a removal spell. We were looking for a laydown arms there. Apparently none in the top 7. What can you do?
Nobody knows Dominaria.
Well, I mean, we can hope they attack Teferi instead of face. Ah, they found the line. So, that sucked, but it's the first game I've lost where I wasn't mana screwed, and I think we got pretty unlucky. We just got Sheldred bugged. That's what I'm going to call it from now on. When you just, it's impossible to find a removal spell when there's a Sheldred on the battlefield. It's literally bugged so that you craft more mythics. Nah. But the deck's been really good to me. It's actually been a lot of fun, and it's not perfect. I've definitely found Teferi awkward at points, but once it starts rolling, it absolutely gets rolling. And if the opponent missed a beat there with the Invoke Despair, if they missed any beat there, we were going to take over that game. The second Sheldred really got it. I mean, they just had to have exactly that, and we had to have no answer. That's the way it goes sometimes. But I love the deck, and I think you should play it. I think Teferi is worth your wild cards. Plenty of fun for that kind of gaming. So thank you for watching this video. As always, I'll see you in the next video. Go get yourself some Temporal Pilgrims. You'll thank me later. You're cool.